before. That's fine. I was just thinking about having like getting the CCW order. Yeah,
Friends
or
with a judge or
occupation,
something.
Like, get it. Yeah, true. Okay, wait.
What were you asking? I mean, if there was a gun right there, I'd be like, whatever I think.
Go all over the place, but it's my home.
Very
Home
cool.
city.
Okay. Ma'am, can you spell your first, your last name, and what agency you're with?
Yes, I'm Kirsten Monteleone, Kirsten. The last is Monteleone, and I'm a lieutenant in charge of Dana Point Police Services.
Ma'am, talk about what the Sheriff's Department's working on this evening, starting with the time of the call. I know we're in quiet Dana Point. Walk me through it.
So about 7:12 this evening, deputies responded to a injury accident here at the intersection of PCH in between Copper Lantern and Alcazar. Apparently the Subaru and the Prius were traveling northbound on PCH. The white Mustang was traveling southbound. The white Mustang came into oncoming traffic and a head-on collision occurred. There's minor injuries at this time. We have one person at the hospital with a complaint of pain. The others are minor bumps and bruises. Shortly thereafter the accident, somebody was seen fleeing the scene. Witnesses attempted to stop that person and detain him. A gun was brandished at that time and a shot was fired. We have recovered the weapon and we have 3 people in custody at this time.
That were in the Mustang?
Correct.
Okay.
I will say 3 people detained at this time.
Detained at this time. So this bizarre incident, was that witnesses stated that anybody might have, that the vehicle might have been driving reckless, or do we know why?
We're still investigating that at this time.
Okay. What area is closed right now? I know this is the main corridor going to other cities on Pacific Coast Highway.
Right, so it's Pacific Coast Highway at Copper Lantern through up to Golden Lantern, I believe.
Do we know if that person that fired that weapon, was it fired at a person that was trying to detain that person? Or
It's unknown at this time.
Okay. One person transported only?
Correct.
Okay. Anybody that might have seen this incident, because I know it's very busy out here,
Yes.
that can help your investigators going out into the morning hours?
Yes,
With an area code, what number can they call?
The Sheriff's Department number is 949-770-6011 with any information.
Do you yourself have anything to add?
I do not at this time.
Okay. All right. Can you spell your first and your last name for me?
CHRISTOPHERLONG.
That's your first and last name?
Yes.
What happened? You live close, or what'd you see?
Yeah, I live close by, and I heard an accident, and I came down and to see if anybody was hurt, and I heard a firearm just get discharged, and I saw the person who fired the firearm, and I watched that person to keep an eye on him while the police came to the crime scene. And as soon as the police got here, the gentleman came back to the scene of the crime, and I went over and I grabbed a sheriff, and I let the sheriff know that was the gentleman who fired the gun, and the police arrested them. And I wasn't here to witness the accident, but you know, there's a white car that was heavily damaged, a Mustang that hit an SUV, and it looked like another Prius was damaged in the accident. And you know, I did as much as I could do to help the police officers investigate the crime scene.
Some type of like a road rage.
Don't know that. You know, all I did was I heard an accident. I was making dinner. I ran downstairs to see, God, that sounded like a bad accident. Maybe somebody needs help and I can help them. So I ran down to see if I could help them. That's when I heard the firearm get discharged.
Very nice area here. Are you shocked?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You know, you don't want to see anybody get hurt, and it's very unusual for this area for that to happen.
How long have you lived here in Dana Point?
Oh boy, yeah, I moved away to Mission Bay for a little while, so I've been back for about a year, and I've lived here since like 2000 to 2000, well, 2007, 2000, maybe 17.
You were already home. Would this put a hamper on you getting home?
If I was driving right now, it'd be a nightmare. The traffic would be insane. They have PCH shut down, so it's pretty serious. You know, we got maybe 15, 20 cop cars down here, and the one thing I'll say about the police is the response time was amazing. They got down here within a minute.
All right. Can you spell your first and your last name?
Kaleb Bowman.
You we're here at Bevmo.
Yeah.
You ran outside right after this crash. Tell me what you heard, what you saw.
I saw the white car kind of drift off away from the two vehicles that got hit, and then all the kids kind of got out and were huddled around, and then one just bolted up the street, and then a gunshot probably went off like a minute later, and then he came running back over to the group, and then the second kid ran off.
So we don't know if they were chasing, these cars were chasing each other, or it was kind of a road rage.
So it just seemed like the white car was maybe intoxicated a few of the kids, and they kind of veered into the other lane, hit the two cars oncoming, and then after that they kind of just seemed out of it. Yeah.
You were saying this area is quiet.
Yeah, it's typically pretty quiet, not too crazy like that.
And you were inside. You heard the crash inside the store.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we were just working in here, heard the loud bang, went to check it out, and then second bang went off a little bit later.
You live nearby?
Yeah, I'm just right up the street in Dana.
Are you going to be hampered due to the traffic?
Hopefully not. We should be able to at least exit the other way, but it shouldn't be too bad.
And customers weren't able to come into your store?
No, yeah, we were completely closed off on this side. Only had 2 or 3 able to come in.
Really?
Yeah.
And that put a little bit of a hamper on business too?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Great. And it's normally pretty busy?
Yeah, typically at night, yeah.